I think the new meta has been really fun. It's been really cool to see, and I hesitate to even call it a new meta because I think the patch, rather than change the meta, really was sort of additive in terms of like what you could bring in to comps. But it's been really fun either way. Players like Shadowburn, yeah, he's got a great Genji, but he's also been traditionally a very good Pharah too. So teams like Paris Eternal are going to finally get a little bit more use out of their DPS players than they did before. I suppose that goes for every team, but I think Paris specifically, if you look at like Soon and Shadowburn, it's going to be fun to see those guys kind of get to break out of the Brigitte, cage again, right? So for the same reason that'll be good for every team, is to just be more diverse in their comps and get their DPS players back to DPS playing,
So in stage 2, we kind of we're taking a little bit of a different approach where we want to kind of give everyone more of a chance to basically build a better team atmosphere, and where everyone is on stage, everyone's participating. The players are a lot more involved in reviews now. So Cloudy, he's always been kind of like that vocal leadership style, but on stage he took it to another level that we haven't really seen in practice. So I was really impressed with his performance. Gray was a little bit excited at the first. He had to get calmed down, but overall he performed pretty well. Danye, he only got to play one map, but it was definitely a good map. Solid hold on Paris in the first match, and pretty impressed with how Danye has evolved from the beginning when we first got here till now. He's definitely come a long way as a player and a teammate.
Here we go, there's Nano Boost, who has to turn away from the Diva. Still gets 2 kills in the end. Great reflexes from Danya.
I was pretty nervous before the game, but it's like every time when you start playing, you're not nervous anymore. Felt pretty good to finally play. It's been 5 months since my last game, so it was pretty nice.
I missed playing on stage. I missed playing on official, actually. I hadn't played on official in half a year, maybe more. So yeah, I was itching to play on stage for sure then.
Honestly, I didn't feel anything. I had more emotions during watching the first game Oasis than actually playing. The only time I was nervous playing on stage was World Cup 2017. Since that time I'm pretty fine with them.
Florida looks like a decent team. I think they improved a little bit since last stage, but it's kind of hard to say. I haven't really watched their games so much, so they look stronger than last stage.
I wouldn't say I'm too sure about what to expect from them, because they are going through a pretty big change, and there's no way we can even look at week 1 and be we know what they're going to do in week 2, because you never know if they're stable or not. But yeah, I think we kind of just expect probably normal game. They're probably going to be pretty Brig favored, pretty 3-3 favored, and that's what we're going to go with.
It's going to be quick. I won't take too much energy after. I'll let you go back in your bubble. We had a really great week. We worked hard the entire week. You guys worked well. It's basically our second best week since the beginning of the Overwatch League in terms of stats. So you guys did a good job during the entire week. It's time to take the win.
Swan pops some final range, but just can't really get anything done with it. Goodbye, Hagobun. There's a broad finally coming in, and it's kind of icing on the ultimate cake. Swan down though, so Paris Eternal not losing their Lucio to the sleep start and getting the kill on the Winston, and this fight rapidly going the way of the Paris Eternal. As I say that though, Vinci diving in to complete a couple kills, and it just looks like Florida can't get anything done. That was a fight that they probably should have won. Just shoot it out of the air.
Well, it's going to be a treat as well. We are going to see Shadowburn on his signature hero, the Genji, something he doesn't get to play a lot. That's a great bionic grenade, great grenade.
Anti-healing down all over Florida, and immediately the hard point not so hard anymore. It is fragile as can be, and that was a stop. Wow, what a beautiful setup. Paris Eternal, if they can win this fight, they will definitely win the map. Another good hack on Swan, and he can't even get to the point. Trying to find the damage. The side player goes down. Paris Eternal countered with that sound barrier, put themselves in position to turn this fight around. And that time they saw Florida Mayhem coming. Swan wasn't able to separate people like he wanted to, and that's going to be finally the payload getting some distance.
Widowmaker especially, and he's showing some real
teams. There goes Swan as well. The dominoes starting to fall for Florida Mayhem. That's going to mean a quick point A take for Paris Eternal. Side, but Florida Mayhem just looks really unstoppable on this map, honestly. This has easily been their best map, and it's going to be a map they win. So it will not be a 4-0 for Paris. Florida gets the win in the end. Still a 3-1 victory for Paris, but a little bit of a positive outcome for Florida as well.
I mean, I like to call
It's kind of funny because I feel like in the beginning we were not on the same page at all, but it ended up working because the fact that we were so off made us work really hard on it. So it's really good right now. Like on Hanamura, there was a fight where we just went alone on our mission and killed like 3 people. Like, it's pretty cool. I think we worked really well together.
Would you say that this day, this match has been the resurgence of Paris Eternal? Now we're just going to see you dominate from now on?
I think so. I'm honestly very, very confident. I know we're not the best in the standings right now, but we have a lot to prove, and I think we have the tools to do it. I'm really confident going forward. Really confident.
I know you can maybe you do that in Russia, but it's normal country.
It's so sexy. Look at him. I think he's wearing headphones.
So I was a player in the past on Cloud9, and then I got bought as a coach from Envy, and that all kind of transitioned over time into basically being coach for Dallas. And I learned so many things from being a coach for Dallas. I'd say it was very hard doing it by myself, but I definitely learned a lot of things that I could have done better, and I feel like if I could go back and do it again, I could probably make it work, but I don't feel like without the experience that I have now and without the knowledge I have now, I feel like I would have failed 10 out of 10 times in that position. I'd say most of this rivalry now comes from the staff in Dallas. It's like the staff that weren't even there when I was there, they have this bone to pick with me, and I just feel like I have to defend myself, so.
I like Damon a lot. I like Damon a lot for sure. I don't really look too much into the whole fun with teammates, etc. Like for me personally, it doesn't have any meaning. Maybe if you ask somebody else, it will have some meaning. But for me, it's really just another match.
I don't think it's weird that to play against Damon. Like I've kind of been in the situation before. I feel like we're kind of a way different team from stage 1 to stage 2. So I don't really feel like there's much of a strategical edge that they can gain in that regard.
Cloudy, and now Dallas can follow up in it. Cloudy again, low, but this time the Dallas Fuel aren't going to let him walk away from this one. Gray comes a face full of AKM's beam. Dallas playing pretty carefully here, but he's closer fairly early on the fight. But needs and they're unlikely to invest any further. Shadowburn playing very aggressively towards the front. Now it is do or die on this map at least. OG started up, big Earth Shadow from Cloudy. Really only catching OG, but they weren't able to finish him off. That's the issue. Cruz having gone down now is bad for the Eternal. They have no speed boost, no more healing from him, and it's all over. It's carnage on the point as the Dallas Fuel roll over the top. That first pick gives them the fight and the first map. Be committed to keeping the best in alive right now. Will it do the job though? Cloudy gets charged out by OG. He's in trouble. Daniel once again tries to retreat behind the amplification field. It's not enough this time. The Dallas Fuel brought a little bit more firepower it seems, and now they're set up on the point. Oh, you don't want to be there. He's in the corner. He's getting beat up. It's like high school all over again. Dallas already just set up in that side room without much to go on here. How do they propel themselves forward? Pro tip, they don't. Eternal finish the map quicker. They fix in that back corner, and you know Dunny's about to bring the pain. OG can't get away. Mortar fire decimating the Dallas Fuel. The Paris Eternal don't really leave much of them left on the point here. Successfully defending so far, and Unco's starting to go. He don't want to play anymore. He's done. But he's got much more to go. The Paris Eternal hold off on defense here, and that's a very good sign for them. Yeah, really nice play. Soon has to really go above and beyond the call of duty here, but without Cloudy, it's going to be very hard for the Eternal to even engage a fight, let alone win it. And there it is, OG pushes forward, he gives up his life, he knows it was worth it. And there it is, the draw on Paris. The Eternal, shamed on what we consider.
Okay, don't think about the map, don't even watch the screen, we don't care, it's over, we don't think about this map. You did a good job on this one. It was this close to have this map, and it's not over yet. We still have the opportunity to win this game. I believe in you guys. This one is for us. We're gonna take it, you deserve this one.
Barry will be invested here for the Paris Eternal is over. This is exactly what the Dallas Fuel wanted. They'll come back in the next fight, they'll have their own rally. AKM getting closer towards this grab, just putting down some damage here at the end. You give yourself a good opportunity towards the end. One fight is all you need to win it.
Live, and Zachary's going to go for the rally. Soon gets stunned up, knocked back. He's quite low, in fact. That needs Soon to stay alive here. He's so important, but AKM hunts his across the field and takes him down. Now what do Paris do? Oh, that was brilliant. Cardi goes down early in the fight. Unco takes clean off. Salmari might be a little bit too late for the Eternal, but it's all they've got left. Self-destruct over the top. Doesn't relieve the pressure whatsoever. Finzi couldn't find a kill with that Diva ultimate. And Dallas Fuel take Blizzard World. And they cannot lose this series now. They go 2-0 with one map remaining. This one doesn't fare much better. Now it's Finzi's turn to throw a bomb and he gets Unco. Not looking good for the Dallas Fuel now. They needed that Graviton to start off the fight.
If you get stuck in the ground, you can use the self-destruct to deter any follower.
Ozzy dropped down and got hacked. He couldn't jump back up. There it is. Graviton surge. All the bells and whistles with an Earth Shatter coming out from Cloudy. Paris are done with these shenanigans. They're here to finish the game. It looks like they'll do just that. Unco cut down Grey. Gets the last laugh in the end. But the Paris Eternal get home. They get themselves a map in this series. It's not enough to give them the win. But they really need to fix that map differential. The Dallas Fuel, though, in the first 3 maps, Matt, look dominant. Blizzard World, yes, it doesn't go the way you would have liked it to.
Nice. Not bad, not bad. Well played. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. We got the map. Yes, true, guys. Well played, guys. Good job. Good job, boys.
You guys never give up. You always try to fight, and finally we get the final map. You guys fight really well today, and it was close, and you can still be proud of you. Nothing more to say. I think everybody was really involved, and I expect that you guys will be still disciplined and involved for next week in order to get those wins. Good job, guys.